YouTube, good morning. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Rant. I am Miss Tia, and this is the I Am Miss Tia show. A great poet once said, I want a girl with extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. LL Cool J, around the way, girl. Ooh!
She says she's been bitten from head to toe.
I don't know what been chewing on me, but I know I'm ate up on me. Watch how she up the score, her number 4 play.
Right? He also said something saying a Fendi bag and a bad attitude. Trash talking, all she needs to get her in a good mood. He said she can walk with a switch and talk with sweet street slang. I love when the woman ain't scared to do her thing. Standing at the bus stop, sucking on the lollipop. I like this part. He said, she get the puppet, it's hard to make the hottie stop. One of my favorite lines. This is also good. He said, "Perm in the hair, and even your curly weave with your new edition Bobby Brown button on your sleeve. I tell you, come here. You say meet me halfway, cause been popping that game all day." LL Cool J, listen. I started the show out with that because I wanted to dedicate the show to Miss Lily Gaddis, right? Her Halloween costume was about a black woman. She said one of the most disgraceful human beings on this earth. So I wanted to dedicate the show to Lily to let her know men love us. Actually, the world need us. Ooh, honey, it's just my oral. It's my smoke. It's my love. It's just what I give out of my body, out of my glands. The ooziness of being a woman, a black woman. Honey, in my Vicky Diller voice, Lily, I'm your mama. So shout out to Lily Gaddis for reminding the black queen, honey, she still reigns. Ooh! Now somebody go get her a hug. Ooh, honey. Listen, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I am Miss Tia. Sometimes you have to find the humor, or things are designed to get you down, to get you out of your skin. So shout out to Lily Gaddis once again. If you see her in the Walmart, if you see her in the Target, give her a hug, honey. Don't scare her. Just give her love. The greatest thing in earth, God said, being rich in spirit. Being rich in spirit is one of the greatest things a human being could have. And honey, Lily, I got it, girl. I'm rich in spirit. When you're rich in spirit, Lily, you can overcome pretty much anything. Rich in spirit, you can be hungry. Girl, rich in spirit will make you feel like you're full. Ooh, honey, your lights may be cut out, but rich in spirit will help you to go get some candles, Lily, and just say, we gonna be all right. Lily, the hot water could go out. Honey, we know how to put some water on that gas stove and make it hot and bathe. Lily, rich in spirit conquers it all, girl. Ooh, girl. Listen, I'm a good black girl. I can teach you some things. I know you probably want to know the secrets, honey, but it's the spirit. It's the spirit, Lily. So you can dress like it. You can put it on, right? You can blackface it, but you can't get the spirit. Oh! I love it. I love it. I'm not offended at all. It just excites me that the queen, honey, the black queen, still is desired and admired about and from the world. This is what I tell the girls. You're greater than you know. You're great. When you got Lily Gaddis mocking you, that's an old tradition, right? I went back to see what was the thing about the black face, but it was a mocking of and a comedy thing and just being rude and low down and dirty that people of the other race did to try to mock and really tried to cut the spirit of people of color. But listen, we in new times. I'm not your enemy. I promise you. I'm your mama. In Vicky Dilla's voice. But anyway, I don't want to start the show too bad. I don't want to go too long. Shout out to Lily Gaddis. Like I said, go give her a hug. She needs it. We like being admired, girl. Yes, we do. Nails today. Ooh. Ooh. You know what ooh. Oh, earrings. I was trying to get bamboo, but I couldn't find it. I was trying to give you the whole thing. Lily, I was finna show you how to do this thing. But shout out. We admire it. We love it. Listen, thank you so much. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I am Miss Tia. Oh my goodness, I got a great show for you today. I don't want to hold you long. Great topics. I had a word of the day, but I can't see it on my paper. You know how when you write stuff, I can't read nothing now. I don't know what I wrote. But anyway, we got some great topics. I wanted to talk about Kanye West. Did everybody see Kanye West? I wanted to talk about Drake and his fake billion streams. Oh my gosh, I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of it, y'all. Also, Nicki Minaj. Okay, right? Did she drop her Trump card? Ooh, honey. Plus the Grammy nods dropped down this week, Friday. And maybe we can get into that. Who's winning? Who's taking home? Who should get anyway? We're gonna hit that and talk about that. Right. All right. Wait a minute. Maybe I should start here. I was going to start another way, but I think I'm going to start here. Grammy nods. Listen, everybody's going crazy about the Grammys. Y'all know over here, this is a hip hop channel. So I'm really only worried about the hip hop and rap category. I like a lot of the other people because I'm seeing Lola Young, right? Going up for new artists against Leon Thomas, right? Crazy. But I didn't think Lola Young was a new artist. And is Leon Thompson considered a new artist? Maybe so. Now, I'm going to be honest. Leon Thompson did his thing this year, right? So I would love that. But you got other people in that category who I really do not listen to, but I know they made a big splash, in their area of new artistry. Is it country, R&B, hip hop, pop, whatever. But the two people out of that new artist category, Lola Young, which somebody I love, I think she's out of London, Britain, I can't think right now, and Leon Thomas, right? Leon Thomas really had a big moment for me. But Lola been around a while, and the girl is crazy. So I'm waiting to see what that looks like. And I think I saw something about country. They implemented a new category with country. They said something about a new alternative country album and the regular country album of the year. I don't know. Go over and check it out. And everybody's saying Beyonce had them to tweak the things. But anyway, is it good or bad? I don't know. But okay, whatever. So I haven't been able to see a lot of people. I think I saw is it Bad Bunny? He's up for Grammys, Lady Gaga, and a lot of people. But listen, let's get to the meat, honey. Let's get to the meat. We all, especially over here on the Miss Tia show, I'm all about the rap. I'm all about the hip hop and rap. And so Kendrick Lamar, my brother, y'all know, I'm going for Kendrick Lamar. I don't care. I don't care. As much as I like the Doechis, the Clips, the Gorillas, who else was in there? I think Tyler, the Creator, is one of the main ones that's constantly being in all the categories. I love all of those artists. So anyway, congratulations to all of them, and whoever wins, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm not that kind of fan or a person that don't want people to win. I want all of them to win. But y'all know it's Kendrick Lamar over here all day. I'm trying to sweep. We want all 9. A lot of people trying to say we're not gonna get it. But the categories is crazy. Hold on, what I got? I wrote down something. I think best rap song, best rap performance, best melodic rap. And we're going up against a lot of great music this year. The Clips, best rap song, doing The Birds Don't Sing, right? The Birds Don't Sing did a moment, but is it enough, right? Especially when it comes to Kendrick GNX album, Turn Your TV Off. But in the best rap song, I think Kendrick implemented TV Off for the best rap song. Doechii got Anxiety. She put in that. Gorilla did TGIF. Tyler, the Creator, did Sticky. If Tyler win, I think Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne would win. Is that how the Grammy still goes? So man, that'll be great for Tyler. And under that umbrella, a lot of people would say that they are Grammy winners if Tyler take that. But it's Kendrick for me. We taking it, TV off. If Kendrick win this, Lefty Gunplay will have a Grammy. Crazy, right? Good. But listen, Clips Bird Don't Sing, crazy. Did you guys see the Clips interview about the Grammys? Why they looking like Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans? We're brothers, we happy and we're singing and we're color. I'm like, wait a minute, why are boys dressing like this? But you know, I love it. I love the Clips. So whoever wins, I love it. I love it. I love it. Best rap song, Cardi B, Outside. Clips, once again, Whips and Chains. Kendrick will fall in under that. So either way it go, we gonna be good. Doechii, Anxiety again. Kendrick again, K-Dot. TV off. I wonder why Kendrick is picking TV off to be in these categories. What's up with that? Is that strange? Best rap song, is that strange? I thought a lot of more songs on GNX could have been a lot better. But hey, listen, I'm the fan, not the artist. Best melodic, Friday and Meek with Proud of Me. Jid and squares himself in there wholeheartedly. And come on, K-Dot, really? Luther, we taking that. We love you boys, but we taking it. So you know me, I'm looking for a sweep. Y'all already know this is a Kendrick Lamar channel. Don't get crazy. I said it. And shout out to everybody who is nominated and who may receive those Grammys that night. I think it's a great thing being an artist and being proud of your shit. It's a great thing. You want people to congratulate you for your art. So I love it. I'm so excited about the Grammys. I can't wait to watch it. Anyway, let's get into something crazy. Drake. I really don't like to talk about Drake on my channel. I just don't. But I got to talk about this because this is going to go with something I want to talk about. Drake right now is in some lawsuit recently just hit by about some artists talking about how he's suing I think Spotify because of the fake billions of streams that people are allowed and access to give. It's so crazy because this is why I wanted to talk about that. I remember when I started my YouTube channel. I was on YouTube for a while, but I really wasn't doing anything with the channel. I recently just started doing something with the channel, especially around the battle with Kendrick Lamar. I felt like I was like, let me get out here and protect my brother. Let me get out here. And I really wanted to say, okay, I always love music. I wanted to talk about it from my point of view. I'm a girl in the South, so a lot of people don't really hear a lot from people in Alabama. Excuse me, how much we love music. My father was a DJ, so he played music and I heard music all my life. I think I talked about that. But anyway, so to see how the game had changed so much and how the system was really infiltrated and people was buying streams and breaking into the system to gain wealth and let's say record breaking statuses, but not being honest and truthful. So what made me think about this, I saw something when Drake was kind of like at his peak and he was saying how he was about to beat Michael Jackson record of being the number one and who got the most. But when you think about it, so now should all those accolades be taken away since a lot of that stuff was fake streaming? Like, I really believe the people that need to look into that, because how could, I just thought it was crazy. How could Drake beat Michael Jackson record when Michael Jackson was in the time where you bought physical copies? Now you in the streaming time where you got a kid behind the stream who know how to break into the computer, because that's one thing you can't control, right? You know, man on one end thought he was doing something about doing the streaming, but you got these computer kids who knew how to go in and break it. Drake knew how to break into Matrix, and he knew how to win in that space, and then you become ways that, oh, he's about to break Michael Jackson record. Not true. It was all fake and it was all false. So I think not only do they need to look into that, they need to also go back and look into a lot of those stuff about all the record breakings that he said he was doing, when a lot of it was fake streaming. I don't like it. I think they need to go back to the physical copying type of thing. I don't know why they felt like this was good. And I know the world is moving in this way where it's like, no, we're no coming back. We ain't turning around. But when you get people like that, who's breaking some of the most iconic people records and it's fake, I just think it's not right. I just think it's not right. I don't like it. I think a lot of people need to be in this lawsuit, and a lot of people need to be held accountable for the situations. But I don't want to hold on to that. I remember when I remember when I started out, this young girl, she was like, I was like, help me with my channel, get me set up. I don't really know about all this. And she was like, oh, okay, I can help you. She said, do you want me to get you some followers? I was like, no, don't get me followers. I don't want to pay people to like me. I don't want you to falsify who's looking and listening and who likes me. No, I don't care if it's 5 people. I want it natural. I want it from the ground. I want to do it myself. So you know it's possible. That's how the kids was able to break into this stuff. Crazy, but I think we need to look into that. I don't like it, and I think a lot of people need to you need to pay attention to that. A lot of people are cheating. Did you hear DJ Head over on the Joe Budden podcast talking about how someone came to him and said, y'all cheating, they cheating and y'all doing it for real? What's going on? So a lot of people are being fooled by what you see. So when you see these people with the millions of followers, it makes you think, is it real? And how did they get that? Right? I always said that you're not even that I don't even really like what you're saying. How you got so many followers? So now it all makes sense. A lot of people are lying and faking streams. Crazy, right? All right, let's get to the next topic. Okay, next topic. Let's move on. Kanye West made a crazy appearance Friday evening for whoever. Apologizing to the Jewish community, right? And a lot of people in our community was kind of upset about it. And the reason I wouldn't say I'm upset. I'm trying to not get involved in that part of artistries, the people that do this type of music thing. I'm trying not to get that involved in their life. And I wanted to say this to the Kanye Wests and to people who's fighting with their bosses. Yeah, let me say that. Leave us out of it. Right? Because a lot of people did jump out the window because we was concerned, or, this is our brother, right? And we felt like with the history of people in the past who was mistreated by this industry, it kind of had everybody in an uproar of thinking that these artists are being mistreated. But this is what I wanted to say to the people like me. These artists sign contracts with people, and either you're gonna rectify and acknowledge your contract, or you would be put out. That's just any business. This is just business. So this is what I wanted to say to artists. Quit putting the people into your business. I felt like a lot of people jumped out the window with Kanye West, and for him to be able to come back and say, okay, it's okay now. No. You don't get to run the people like that. And I think Kanye West, I wouldn't say so much as not to be trusted, because we love him, right? We love him. But I think every artist need to take note of this. Stop putting the people, the fans, into your business. When you sign those contracts, that's between you and the people that you sign the contract with. And I'm gonna tell you this: when you sign that, you gotta abide by that. You gotta live by that. That's what you sign. So that's my thing with the Kanye. I'm not concerned, and I really don't care who he apologized to. That's his business. But I just hate that he had all these kids and people, fans, running behind him, not knowing what was going on. We was just really in a crazy place running behind Kanye, and he was just ill-fitting form and crazy, right? Take your medicine, right? Take it and sit down. So that's what I would say about the Kanye. I'm not mad. Do what you gotta do to take care of yourself. I just hate that you took everybody else on that ride. This is why I'm at the point where I don't want to follow any of you guys. I don't. Let me like your music and move on. Don't try to lead. Just stop. Stop it. Because he went down some crazy roads, and a lot of people went with him, and it wasn't cool. He was calling out people names to stand behind him, when if these people would have stood behind you and lost their careers and jobs, now what they was gonna do? So and it was so I'm disappointed in that facet, that he was taking a lot of people down some dangerous roads, and I'm happy that a lot of people didn't go. And I'm gonna say that to the Nicki Minaj. She's the same way now. You're not happy with your her situation. So you rallying up people to follow behind you when we ain't got nothing to do with that. You sign these contracts, you got to obey and abide by them. That's just what it is. If it don't go right, bow out gracefully. Don't have the people rallying behind you. And then now you get to come back and say, oh, I feel better now. No, you done took a lot of people down a wrong road. And it's not good from a fan perspective with you being the artist. It's not good. So even to Nicki Minaj, stop. You don't have a great situation with the Jay-Z's and all of them. Do not bring these fans into that. They shouldn't have to go through that. It's not cool. You shouldn't have people to rally behind you because you upset. I just think that's irresponsible, right? It's just not cool. But anyway, speaking of Nicki Minaj, did she drop her Trump card? Huh? I was looking as she was going on her bench, like her Kanye moment. She was talking about how people are not backing her. It's not our business. It's not our business, Nikki. And so now I see lately she jumped out, not so much as claiming MAGA, but expressing how she really admires the president for standing up for Christians in other countries, which is great. Having the freedom to practice your religion and your faith is a beautiful thing. Living in America, that's one of our perks. We get to express and practice our faith and what we believe in. And other countries do not get that privilege. So I understand on that aspect, but do I believe Nicki Minaj really care about that? I don't. I believe she was using that as a tool to get under some kind of covenant because of what she's going through. That's just my opinion. I just really think she used that for that moment. But my heart goes out to people who is losing their life for the gospel and for believing in Christ, right? So, and I hate when people play on people's heartstrings for their gain. And I just would say that about Nicki Minaj. I don't feel like it's genuine. I feel like she needed some kind of backing to support her in this moment because she felt left out alone, and she went and pulled her Trump card, which is cool. Do your thing. But the rallying of the people, which would be my issue. That's why I tell y'all, be careful following these people. Sometimes you're casualties to their issues. They don't really care. They just trying to secure themselves. And that's fine, but don't use me to do that. So that's my thing about that. And my heart goes out to the people in the other countries who are suffering because of their faith and their beliefs. You know, I am a Christian as well. I love Jesus and the Father himself. So I understand, and living in America where I'm able to do that freely, I understand how it could be hurtful to see people that claim and proclaim the same religion as I do suffer, you know, and it talked about that too in the Bible, that some people will suffer for his name. And my heart goes out to you, and I pray that he covers those who's going through such tragic things. But you know, sometimes you ain't got to make it public. So that's what's so crazy with me with her. But you know, I'm not going to get too far in that, but y'all, we got to stop allowing people to use us for their gain. That's all I'm saying. All right, next topic. Okay, before I get out of here, let me say this. Have you guys seen the Cadillac Chronicles, right? It's a guy in Atlanta. He's riding around. He got all of these great artists from the 90s to the 2000s. Rapping and singing some of their greatest songs, right? Cadillac Chronicles. If you haven't seen it, go and watch that channel. I love it. This morning, I saw 8 Ball and MJG on it. The other day, I saw Arrested Development, right? Everyday people, right? I saw Turk. I'm gonna say this about Turk. Turk was even great on the Cadillac Chronicles. Who else I seen? Mr. Cheeks, right? Ghetto love is the law that we live by. Ooh, he had a lot of people. I saw Cut Close the other day. Oh my gosh, Chingy. Whoa, right? Oh my God. If you haven't seen Cadillac Chronicles, go over and see Cadillac Chronicles. I mean, this guy got something. I love to see the people riding in the car and just singing some of their old hits. Oh my God, that's when music was good, right? It was good. You was happy to be involved with this music thing. It was beautiful. Some of the good artists. Who else I seen on there? And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's so many artists. And also, I think it's Nucci on the porch. If you haven't seen Nucci, go over there and check out him. He had George Clinton, Snoop Dogg, T.I. and them the other day. Oh my God. Great. I love those things that people are coming up with. I love it. And to see the old artists and the music, it never dies. Oh my God, it never dies. Listening to that music that I grew up off, oh man, it just sparked something back up in my spirit. Beautiful. I love it. So if you haven't checked out those shows, I think it's Cadillac Chronicles and I think it's Nucci on the Porch. Go and check that out. I love to watch that stuff. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go. Leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Listen, you may not like what I said today, but this is just my opinion. I tell everybody this is an opinion-based show. I'm a girl from the South, speaking and talking about my love for hip-hop music, right? So I hope you enjoyed the show. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.